Hi, good evening, everyone. So this is the second week of June. I expect you all to hand in your homework. I'm planning somewhere in June and August, most likely National Day Eve or National Day itself. We may have a face-to-face social study, not exam, just to do some update for how you'll do for your SS. Most likely it's not a face-to-face exam, but to give you more tips on SS, of course. Okay, if you can make it, I'm still thinking of July and August. But I know July, August, and oh my God, Tian Xiang, you also cut your hair. Well, everyone are very get ready. See, Zachary, look at Thomas, Si Yuan, Tian Xiang, and Yi Yan. You see, they cut their hair, look so nice in front.
I just cut.
Cut your hair, look in front of their forehead. 没有佛光什么照啊？佛光返照，你哇，you see?
But I just cut. But I just cut my hair.
Comb your hair, please. Don't cover your forehead. The forehead is your brightness, bro. 你以为你是 Korean style？Sorry 哈，给读书 style 哈。我们最重要讲风水，就是不要盖你的头啊，你的眉头啊。Okay, the forehead is very important. I know you are long hair. Okay, Zach, don't get angry. All right. Warm up. Relax jokes. Today is 9th of June, lesson 22. Okay, I would like to go. I don't want to talk too much on this today, yeah. Okay, but just a quick one. I mean, a couple of slides will do, unless I got time, because last week I missed out a lot of things on the social. This MediSafe stuff. Okay, the quick one. The few of the five of you, can you tell me what does this picture depict of? Thomas, by looking at this total defense, it begins with the SAF, but there's a parts for everyone. Do you agree or not? Are you surprised to see this? Are you think that this picture is good enough? It can be in China, it can be any parts of the world, but 它的意思你懂什么是 SAF 吗 Thomas?
What is SAF?
Strong, awesome father. Correct, Zachary? Strong, awesome father. Zach,
Yes, I'm
SAF?
having some.
Huh?
Singapore Armed Forces.
Well done, bro. Hey, brother Thomas, look at the tree behind. 海陆空三军 the air, sorry, the navy, the land, and the sea. So Singapore Armed Forces 就是代表新加坡的 military Do you think this picture is good Thomas? I like your answer Thomas. Seriously honestly, 我不是在讽刺你Sometimes 你给的 answer 真的很别出心裁，真的It's from the bottom of my heart Really I feel that it's a waste if you don't score well for SS and English because the answer is really beyond sometimes textbook. So don't screw up today's lesson. Your high expectation from you, bro. Let's go. Thomas. Well, brother, 我夸你夸到你不会讲话了。你觉得这个 picture is it good
Good as in what?
听不到啦，大声点 ，sorry.
Good as in what? Wait, like what which part are you asking?
Very good. 各花入各眼，对吗？我看的东西跟你看的不一样。当你看这个 picture 的时候，你的感想是怎么样？Today is to test your judgment Okay, go.
Not very good.
I agree. I freaking totally agree. Okay, why?
Cause it only says like everyone has there's a part for everyone, but it never say in what way, and then like the picture also never show clearly what are their roles and what can they do about to help the SAF.
You see, well done. 你说的非常的正确。不过有一点what are their role plays? 他们的 uniform 已经跟你讲了。Okay, fair enough. Thank you for your answer. Thank you. I will share with all of you. Please write down all these things. Tian Xiang, you won't learn this in school, but it's very important. Tian Xiang, 你觉得这个 picture 怎么样 Is it good enough? Or do you think you should add something else? Or do you think if there's any biasness or there's no biasness, there's okay lah, everyone is putting on a smile. What is your thoughts, Tian Xiang?
A little bit biased.
为什么呢，大哥？
Because the officers are higher than the normal people.
Very good. Okay. You the bloody hell,你抢了我的答案了。Okay, but okay, we call it. You see, later and look at this. This is this one, This one is a front ground 哦。你们写下来啊。今天要教你是 front ground. Okay. I'm not going to write the rest. Okay. Then this one, you see this group here. 这1、2、3、4这四个人啊。OK， 哎呦 ，OK， 这边呢，这个就是 middle ground 啊。OK， well done 啊 ，middle ground 啊 ，the ground here is the same ground 啊，给我懒惰写啊。then 这个 of course 就是那个 background 了。这整个给这个我们不要讲这个，就会是 background 啊。please use this in your history, your SR 雅燕。if you are doing history, is history SBQ is very useful for this the front ground, the middle ground, and the background. OK， 从现在开始，我们会讲这个3个 ground， 而且你做那个 visual graphic text 也是一样有3个 ground 啊。Well done。为什么呢？天翔？你读个 ，sorry。
This suggests that the officers are higher than normal people.
Okay. Then, so what?
Others are more inferior.
More inferior. Oh, whoa, whoa, strong words, man, bro. Thank you very much. How about Yaye? How do you feel?
It suggests that students, right, they're at the first row. It's like more of the younger people are in the middle row, right? It's like you can see that it's not really too old. It's just not too not too young. It's just more like the civilian type, the adults, and the last row is like those who are protecting the people, the officers and all.
Your answer is so cute. 怎么？我不可以找一个比较成熟的 student 做学生吗？你有偏见啊！鸡蛋糕。What's wrong with a young? Why this girl don't look very chiobu or very pretty? Is it? Nothing wrong, But I like your answer. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, how about Zachary? Yes, my dear. What is your answer?
I think it is very diverse.
Yes. Correct. In fact, all the answers, Thomas, Tian Xiang, and Yaye, all your answers are not wrong with that. Okay, but I'm still not looking at the objective, what you want to say. Go.
Like, it is trying to say that like anybody, like no matter your age, your race, like can apply.
I like that age, Like 那个雅叶大姐讲说，这个学生比较成熟一点，连这个 uncle age okay. What else?
And like, I'm not sure.
Cannot, you cannot. I'm not sure, bro. Exam, if you come out this picture, you don't put that. I'm not sure, no. You die must sure, Don't forget, you spend 4 years, 10 years, to just get the cert. You cannot in your exam not sure. You have to find an answer. Even the answer, some of them might think that it's ridiculous for Tian Xiang, Si Xian, and Yaye. No, come on. What else? Quickly. This is a warm-up class. Come on. There are a lot of things to share today. Come on. This is to train your brain power for your time management. Hey, Ian, you are the last one. So you better jolly well give me a good answer. You have an advantage to listen to all your brother and sister and your leaders here listening to the advice and their feedback on this.
Like I say, like they're different people, right? They can help out in like different ways. Like for example, the lady on the right bottom, like
This one,
she's
this
wearing,
one, this one.
yeah, she's wearing, if I'm not wrong, that's a construction helmet. So it doesn't like it. Okay, wait. Actually, I can't really see.
It's a
I don't
civil
know.
defense.
Oh, I'm
It
sorry.
seems a civil defense. Yeah.
It looks like a construction helmet.
Me too. Yeah, but it doesn't. Okay,
then,
never mind.
like
Uh-huh.
in the background, right? It looks like there are like three different forces for in the SAF, meaning that like you you can help out like whatever like way that you want to or something. I don't know.
Then that's all.
Yeah, that's all.
Isn't it better your answer that I'm not sure? You see, by the last few sentences, you say you already got 2 marks, then I'm not sure. Not sure means 鸡蛋 eh. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, you are giving close to my answer as well. Ian, I think Hui Ru is not joining. Yes.
So like my answer is like similar, like when they say because like the background is like the SAF people. The majority of the people in the picture is like
In the middle ground and front ground.
yeah.
Then
It's,
what's no big deal?
the majority of them is like SAF people. Then but they say it's a part for everyone. Then they never I put all types of people in the poster.
Okay. Your answer still not very close to my answer. Okay, thank you, Ian. That's all.
Yeah.
Sure. Look at this. 你觉得你们yeah, 慧茹 if you're watching your video, 你觉得里面缺少什么东西啊？你们看一下，再仔细看一下，缺少什么东西？他讲 total defense 对吗？The keyword total defense. Brother, where's the police? Correct or not, Zach? So if you say got total defense, 这个就是 SCDF 啊，这个女的就是 under SCDF 对吗？This picture was taken quite long ago lah, okay, to be honest. And you see this Indian guy here, you see the T-shirt got RC RC stand for if you are staying HDB 就是那个 resident committee, okay, 就是 Uncle Raymond 在做的，就是说我们去每家户就是敲门问他们 How are you doing? Do you need help or not? Things like that. And then you can see your downstairs sometimes got block party, got house party. No, yeah, not house party, block party. Floor party, or sometimes you see your MP 你的议员部长呢会去你的家拜访你maybe 给你些好像 goodie bags mask okay okay then this is student yeah you're right maybe this girl is like more to a JC and these two ladies men and ladies are maybe just as civilians are working on a normal just want to make sure that this is multiracial. Yeah, the front ground is to show a student's educations. The middle ground to show that the people support those like the students, it means you're referring to yourself, right? And the middle ground itself is like these are the people, the community people who work and means that contribute to society. Whether you're the students who are not contributing to the society, but meanwhile you're studying, and the middle grounds are people who are contributing to the society. We need these three land forces. These three forces to support the total defense. But why don't you change this person into a police officer or this lady to wearing a police uniform? Or maybe you do, maybe one of them is a volunteer. I feel that these features can even insert a few more citizen behind, okay, like the Sikh 那个包头的 okay Sikh people, or maybe a bit of foreigners like okay, but this picture was taken I think in the late 2000. Okay, you can see the behind the different race to join the Singapore Armed Forces. So by looking at these pictures, there is still a way like if you say total defense, there's these two things right now. You need an internal and external security and defense right now. So they are talking. If you are talking about total defense, for goodness sake, this is not total defense really. When you say total defense, remember the 5 psychological defense. Did I mention this before? This one here, you see. Remember last week we talked about this, right? And I asked you to choose, right? And I say psychological difference is more important than the rest. Some of them say this one is important, some is so economic. So this is a military defense. What about, okay, they talk about this one here in the next picture. They talk about this, they talk about this, maybe they talk about this and this. But about social defense itself, if you don't mention on that well much, okay? So I feel that this is something like of the next picture. So this picture itself highly can tell from what it, oh my goodness. My stupid dog keep barking. Okay. So from now on, 3 pictures, I'm more than 3 pictures. 3 ground. Okay. The front ground, the middle ground, background. Now always remember, children, leaders, these 3 grounds are very important because it really make the whole entire pictures of what you say here. Trust me, if you still don't convince you that these 3 grounds are not important, go and look at all your sources and look at all your visual graphic text. There will be always these 3 grounds. I've been missing out this. I need to emphasize this, very important, because later on when you go for your JC or poly or university, it's definitely important. Look at this one. Okay, this is I think one more last slide. I'll go and do other things with you. So this one, you see, this to me, I will always take this part here, the front ground. The front ground itself talk about this one based on 490. So this is a F, the front ground. The front ground talk about based on 495 people poll as of 30th. So it's, wow, my goodness, 24 years ago. Is it 24 years ago? 14 years or 24 years? 14 years, right? Is it 24 years? 24年了。24岁，对，24年 24 years already. So this is the one, okay, show that very nice scenery. But you look at the middle ground itself here. Okay. The middle ground is these 4 races. Okay, these 4 races, right? Harmony. 怎么讲？和睦相处。Okay, very nice, Then this is the middle ground. Look at the background. This whole thing behind, I'll take it as a background here. You see the background say happy.sg. Say no and yes. Do you think racial harmony is important? So the background itself says yes, 95, and only 2% they are not. So this one is a very small number, significant to say that, hey, racial harmony is not important, bullshit one, 骗人的。其实 Malay don't like Chinese, Chinese don't like Malay, Indians, all this. That's the 2% to these people who say it. I'm so sorry, this is live recording. It's really an idiot. People say that. I think they don't deserve to stay in Singapore. Okay. And recently, do you know that in Malaysia got this China guy who queue up to buy something in Malaysia? Then I'm not sure what is the story about. Then everyone say he cut queue, and the whole Chinese or Malaysians are 回去你中国啦 ，go back 啦。哎，大哥，就算他 cut queue 哦。OK， 就算他很凶，他跟你玩到那个，你也不需要做到这样嘛。你们2个都是华人，你给别的种族笑你们呢 ？At least 你看就是please排队啦，不要这样嘛。你不用讲他是中国人、马来西亚人、新加坡人、台湾人，还是什么印尼人、华侨。No, I feel it is like no, this is really a mentality. Just because 排队而已会吃你，好像今天。有一个 auntie 这样不小心没有，他只是讲 excuse， 然后 push 我的老婆，然后就走开。I was like looking at my wife saying, did she say excuse me? Yeah, but she did. But she brushed me and go away. Then I just very sarcastically say, oh, maybe it's from this country. That's all. I think she heard it. I'm not sure. But that's sad to say lah. I mean, yeah, these type of things are very sad. So you realize that this is the first. Okay, you learn something. So once you dissect and 解剖那个 picture 的时候，很好玩的，对吗？议员有 agree 呢？是不是容易看？就是说一目了然，对吗？所以你现在要解剖，就是你只要你不要讲 agreement。How the hell this one is front ground, middle ground, background？ 慢慢来，OK， 慢慢来。你只要知道那个中间的，你看 ，so middle ground itself tells you already that's so significant. And because of the front ground is to tell you this, 495 people. Then you see, so near to 500 people, we estimate 500 people, 都5个少不了啦. So we estimate 500 people to do the poll. And then maybe it's about 5%, 2%, maybe 5% who say they are not racial harmony. So out of 95% or this 98, so it say that it is, you see. So what does this pictures depict section tell you? So based on this information from the foreground, the survey say that out of the 500 people on 2020s, most of them say that this racial harmony, so I'm talking about the middle ground already, you see, I always start with the front ground, middle ground, and background, okay? So the front ground is that out of these 500 people poll, they say that this racial harmony for 4 races, 98% people agree that racial harmonies is very important and is very good because it shows that the 4 different race children can hold hand together and be racial harmony. Ian, Yaya, Thomas, Tian Xiang, and Hui Ru, and Zachary. Okay, you let's send those again. Who is this? Oh, okay, Thomas can. If you can hear me, do you know, Ian, you know you're going to do oral, right? Oral presentation, right? Oh, so Zach, 天祥 and 姚烨，当你看那个 video 的时候，你就把那个 video 分成 front ground, middle ground, and background. I can tell you, I can guarantee you, I really guarantee you, Yaya and Zach. Okay, I'm just randomly call a few names. I can guarantee you, not many people will talk like that in 3 areas. And if you do that, you're going to score point. You're going to score point. I'm telling you seriously, okay? You're going to score point. So, any more pictures? Okay, this one I will stop here to talk about it now because I want to talk more. Okay, so understand. So this is the pictures that I'm telling you of 3 grounds. Now, if you still 天祥 you still think Uncle Raymond 你鸡蛋糕你在讲什么？我听不懂诶。什么 3? Okay, don't worry, I'm just kidding. I'm just randomly pick a name. Okay, so let's talk about this one. If you still don't, okay, thank you. This is the homework that 2 of you did it. Okay. Okay, let's look at this one. Study the source carefully and answer. Okay, I'm very tired. Can someone read for me? Zach?
Wait, I'll give it a sec. Studies the source carefully, and then answer all the questions. You may use any of the sources to help you answer the questions in addition to those sources which you are told to use. In answering the questions, you should use your knowledge of the topic to help you interpret and evaluate the sources.
So if you're still having problem with structure-based questions, today is the time you tell me, have you increased your confidence level of understanding? Because it took me a while and I managed to take out this. And I would say 100%, okay, please. But majority after looking at this one seems like they are more confident to answer SPQ. All right, every time I always like to look for new ways to improve. So Zach, don't mind?
Study source
A. Sorry, you're eating.
No, it's okay. Study source A. What does the source tell you about healthcare in Singapore? Explain your answer. Inference, question type. Acronym to remember. ATQ. Inference 1 with evidence. Inference 2 with evidence.
Okay, we stop here. We don't talk about B and C. And then still got D and E. Okay, now look at this one carefully. All overarching questions like how effective is the healthcare policy in Singapore? Anyone know what is Elders Shield? Please write down. Even though you print out this slide, please write down a circle. You know what is MediLife? Please write down. Read this carefully. Anyway, yeah, and all of you in listening, Thomas, Tian Xiang, Hui Ru, Ian, and Zachary. Because as long as you're Singaporeans, you will face this until the day you die in Singapore. Okay? If you want to give out your citizen, then you want to fly off to other place, then different story. Then everything, the account will close with you. But as far as you're in Singapore, you need to work, that's why later I want to mention this. And I suspect may do something like this type of questions. Okay, let's read at the background. Okay, first of all, Elders Shield, the word elders is one retired. MediLife, the word medi is medical life. That means to 保你的保健 all the way till you say bye-bye to this world, right? So treat this as a gospel truth. Gospel means Bible truth. especially when you are looking at reliability questions. Oh, reliability questions. So for goodness sake, if you don't want to study, if you don't want to read your background information, I tell you, you're going to kick your own ass. So from now on, for goodness sake, remember when you read the background information, Uncle Raymond told you, right? Underline 5 to 6 keywords that you think is important. Okay. Thomas, no, Tian Xiang, are you ready to read the background informations? Let's go.
The Singapore government uses a two-pronged approach to ensure good, affordable basic health care available to Singaporeans. This approach begins with building a healthy population through preventive healthcare programs and promoting a healthy lifestyle. Subsidized medical services are provided at public hospitals and clinics, and individual responsibility towards healthy living and medical expenses is encouraged among Singaporeans to ensure that no one is denied access to medical services because of one's financial limitations. The Singapore government has put in place MediSafe, MediShield, ElderShield, and MediFund schemes to help Singaporeans co-pay their medical expenses.
Tian Xiang, what do you know what is MediSafe? Tian Xiang,
Money saved
say what?
to treat diseases.
The what? What did you say? Sorry again?
To treat diseases.
To treat diseases. Do you say treat diseases?
To cure.
哎，宝贝啊，我真的听不到你讲什么嘞。这个 MediSafe 到底是有什么作用？讲华语。
To treat illness.
有去
To
过
save.
的啊，你没有错，你没有错，可是这不是正确的答案。雅叶，MediSafe 是什么？
To a government financed project that's announced to that can reduce the financial burden on citizens on medical payment.
Very close to answer, but 还是不大正确。谢谢，议员。
It's like I think it's like is it like account for citizens that could provide financial support for their healthcare services?
Very close to answer. Still not there. Thank you. Zaya，
Yeah.
来讲了，什么是 MediSafe？如果你们不知道 MediSafe，then 就不要讲 MediShield、ElderShield 和 MediFund 了哦。后面那三个更 more difficult 啊。Thomas，are you able to talk?
Wait,
What?
I don't know what MediSafe is, but can I guess?
Yes, please. Rather than you say I don't know, I'll slap you, man, bro. Yes, yes.
Is it like your saving, okay, like your savings, they're like divided into categories, and then there's like one part of your saving that's like for like medical users or something.
Very good. Very good. That is MediSafe. Well done. Then we got the ordinary account, the special accounts, which is special account want to close off already lah. Well done. And then the third one is MediSafe. So in future, you only got the ordinary account and MediSafe account. Very good. Close to answer. Well done. Thomas, are you able to talk? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Okay, Thomas cannot talk. Okay, next. Then what is this source talking about? How this source is being used? So take note, take note. I spent quite a while using this for my previous old SS textbook. But again, it definitely be useful for you all, okay? So then what is this? So this is a passage. So remember, this is a so. So this is a passage. Then what is this source talking about? How this source is being used? Now study the following source to evaluate this source here. So see, Studying the following source to evaluate the effectiveness of the healthcare policy. An extract from a government website on Singapore healthcare system. So what is this probability about? Plus, minus, or is it? I don't have a neutral. Or is it neutral? Okay, neutral like that. I put an I. Should I put a capital I like that? No, this one cannot. Okay, so neutral. So an extract of government website seems to me to be more positive. Okay, let's read the source. Yeah, please.
The healthcare system in Singapore was ranked best in Asia and sixth best in the world by the World Health Organization in 2020. 2020.
2020，你不要吓我嘞！Hello，4年前啊，你欠扁啊！
The system is cost effective and offers state-of-the-art medical treatment and boasts of high success rates. Even if your employer does not provide health insurance, the cost of medical service in Singapore is reasonable. Not the hospitalization charge is very defined.
Just very depending.
On the
就是
type
不
of
同的价
warrants.
格。
Okay. Wards in Singapore vary from far wards with no air conditioning to place in a private medical suite that resembles a royal suite at a five-star hotel. Patients can choose from the wards based on his or her financial conditions, and the daily charges for ward can vary from $30 to 30,000. 3,000.
3,000. Hello, you're testing my math now. I know you don't like math. 3,000. Oh my goodness， 住1天要3000块，你到底是5-star hotel 更贵啊？我住院呢，我开刀，我痛完我还要还3000块，我不死，我看那个 bill 也会死掉了。Thank you so much 呀，也是啊。每个人讲新加坡的 healthcare very expensive， no good。亚叶，我相信你有 relative 在中国 ，correct me if I'm right。我道听途说，我说如果一个人在中国生病啊。他们没有保健，就是 medical health support。他们如果住院的话，他们是不是要付出一个很昂贵的医药费啊？亚叶。
Actually, I'm not sure, but I think it's I live in a small town, so there is this one relative of mine who has just given birth to her children. So I think her cost of fee is about like 100 RMB.
多少新币是多少
What?
新币是多少钱？新 dollar how much？ 人民币是 100,000 呢 ，so 新 how much？ 30,000？ 20,000。住几天
$20 one day.
One day $20。
原来这
啊？一天20块啊，这么便宜啊？
原来
啊？他有保健是吗？他有 insurance 是吗？
actually I don't know, but when I asked
Go
her,
and
it's
check it out and
$20.
compare. No,
Okay.
Singapore cannot be $20 unless it's very heavy subsidized. And you know, Singapore hospital, we got non-aircon, means class C, ward C. That means there's only fan. That means the whole room shared by 30 patients, 30个 patient. Then you got B1, got B2, got no B1, got B2, got B4, got B6. That means it's class ward B 2个人、4个人、6个人、8个人。Now to come up to class ward A 就是1个人。说整个 room 就你那个 patient 跟他的 immediate family to take care. So my wife that time gave birth to my younger son is ward A, which is very expensive because 他开刀 then got very emergency case. The whole entire bill was $30,000. 30,000. And thank God I bought insurance. I got MediSave to cover. And I also pay a bit of cash, and then we got all these cover. Came out about 1,000 plus to 2,000, 3,000. Wow, 1/10 of the hospital bills. So why we need to study this? Because it's also part of goods and services for issue 1. Why government is providing this? We see, you realize 一分钱一分货，对吗？天祥 ，right？ 你住一个5星酒店 ，of course you expect a very excellent service， 对吗？天祥 如果你住一个 hotel 2个 star 的，of course you expect the tower, the bathroom 有小强难免的啦。Then you stay in the 5 star means you go into the bathroom, the toilet like wow, the way they speak and span 啊，哇，弄到真的是干干净净 and wow, speak and span and the bedroom is really to beyond your expectation because you pay 1 day, the room is about $500 Sing P, compared to a $50 Sing P in one of the 2 or 1 star or 3 star hotel. Cannot compare. So same thing, right? You go to China, you stay with a 6 star hotel and a normal, what they call Airbnb, depends on what kind of Airbnb, or depends on what kind of the district you stay. If you stay in the kampong area, the rural area, of course you don't expect a 5 star, right? Same thing to the healthcare. Why Singapore is number 1? Because we have the best medical, we have the best research team, we have a good doctors and nurses, we train them very well to take care, and you know why a lot of people from Saudi Arabia, from Brunei, from Myanmar, from Vietnam, and Indonesia, Malaysia, and other countries who are super rich people come to Singapore in Mount Elizabeth Hotel, Mount Elizabeth Hospital, Glen Eagles Hospital, Mount Avenue Hospital, are the top 5 hospitals in Singapore, which is private. But it doesn't mean that Singaporeans cannot afford to stay in this hotel. I mean, this hospital, why you say hotel? Why? Because, of course, if you have the money, you can pay for it. You can do it. All right. Why I mentioned this, it's also good, even though it doesn't come out in exam, but at least you know what it is, and it's also protect your family. So children, next time when you come out to work, because I'm not sure about your parents. Your parents may, if you're working here as a Singapore citizen and PR, that means you have MediSave. But if your parents here, one of your parents, let's say they are not Singaporean PR, then of course later on they become a PR, and it happened that your mom is not working. Okay, he may not have MediSave and saving in a CPF account like WhatsApp, well done, the ordinary account. So 儿子跟女儿，你们可以 contribute to help to enhance the MediSave. It's very useful, which I'm going to talk about MediSave, MediShield, and MediFund. I'm not going to talk about ElderShield. ElderShield is a retirement for old people. So I will talk about these 3M later on. So look at this picture. Please take note of these pictures. Hey, why they is it correct? Okay. What? Okay, let's talk about this. A local cartoonist views on the healthcare system in Singapore published on an opposition party website. Hello, opposition party website. It's a very straightforward thing already lah. Is it a positive website? Hey, why is the thing slant? Shucks. I hate to do italic. Sorry. I cannot take it slanting. Okay, so is it holy shit. Is it a positive, minus, or a neutral? Definitely it's not neutral, definitely it's not positive, definitely it's a negative. So it's definitely a negative website sources to talk about the healthcare of Singapore. So it's negative. So it's definitely a negative. Now, as usual, you talk about the 3 ground. Okay, let me pay attention, please. First of all, we talk about the 4 corners. Okay, take note. First corner, Boon Wan repair. Now, take note. Now, Boon Wan used to be an MP, PAP member. You see the word PAP, Okay, you see the word PAP, PAP, Boon Wan is a Ko Boon Wan used to be Ministry of Health MP to take care of the healthcare system in Singapore. So if the way you put that is a very sarcastic to say that this Boon Wan is a mechanic 你的车坏了，你拿去修理。So 那个车就代表你的 health Okay, your health are being really affected. So that's why you need to go for repair and change spare part. So the Boon Wan repair for the first corner is talking about this one repair. Then second one, this is a website, right? Singapore says blogspot.com. So this is a website. So do you think you trust this website? Have you ever heard before this something is a random website? Then here you can see this part here. If I make it bigger, the keyword is subsidies. You see the word subsidies. Okay, 就是 subsidy 华语叫什么啊？ Can someone help me 啊？ 政府的津贴哈 ，OK 津贴。Then you see the tire came out from this part here means they are all dismantling and charging you. The question is, you realize this is a truck, not a truck. Can I call it a truck now? So this is a Singapore healthcare. So ambulance. So this is like the person who are inside. Do you think it's necessary to change the spare part of this car or this van or the person inside? And you realize you throw away PR. You take out, you throw out the engine, the exhaust pipe or engine, not exhaust pipe, the engine, or the parts from the car here. You see, this guy must be a Koh Boon Hwa, MP, and you know, you threw out, you threw out the subsidies, 就是没有 subsidies, and throw out PR. That means PR also no subsidies, no subsidies. So this ambulance is the way you type the ambulance also on the other side, okay? Because yeah, we reflect. So the four corners already I done up. Now I'm going to talk about the three corners. The first corner, the front gown. So Thomas, are you there? Your toilet so long. Hello, Mr. Thomas. Liu Shixian, are you there? 不在. Zach, what do you see the front ground?
Wait, can you repeat? What do I see? What?
The front ground here, 这边你看到什么? Is it all the spare part being taken out?
Yeah.
So is it good now?
No.
Yeah, that means this ambulance is really need to overhaul, very serious repair. But do you think sometimes a car need to change everything? No, right?
No.
No, seriously, Zach, if you drive a Mercedes, you go to the workshop and then they say, hey, 你这个老板你要换这个换那个, then say, huh? You sure not? Who is selling something? Business
Is it like they're charging you extra for stuff that you don't need?
Awesome. Brilliant. Come on, bro. Give yourself a 5-star, man. Damn it. Write down, repeat, write down. Because this can be used for others, not like this many say. The opposition say, 你看啊，你为这个 PAP 很好啊，其实你去看医生，其实你没有痛，他跟你讲这个痛那个痛一个痛，你要还很多不应该还的医药费，多此一举的，骗人的，政府吃你的钱啊。Please say again what you say. Zach, can you repeat what you say? Zachary, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought my Wi-Fi got problem. What do you say just now?
The
mechanic.
Singapore healthcare.
The mechanic.
Oh yeah. They're charging for stuff that you don't need.
May not necessarily need to change, correct now. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's extra well done. So there's a front ground. Okay, now we talk about the shucks. Okay, sorry. Now we talk about the middle ground. Oh no. What's wrong with this stupid mouse? Okay, so now we talk about the front ground. Sorry, the middle ground here. Ian, what do you see about the middle ground here? So this is a background already. I can't think like you. So you have to tell me what is this middle ground talk about.
So the middle ground is just showing a person taking out the parts of an engine of ambulance.
Then
so it implies PAP is trying to reset the progress of healthcare.
Then very good. Reset the
sabotage.
healthcare. Wow, cool.
PAP.
Yeah, cool. Wow. We said so. What else?
Like they are sabotaging healthcare. Yeah.
Sabotaging healthcare. Well done. You see the big circle here is to show that the whole entire is focusing on the healthcare. That this mechanic may not be a good mechanic to do not know what he's doing. He just practically take out everything, so they were like what Zach say, they just overcharge them, don't give a damn. So the middle ground is a mechanic who is now start to evaluating the car, evaluating the healthcare car to see that certain parts need to change or not. Apparently, you can see on the front ground already the spare part 全部跟它拆掉了。那还不用紧，他把最重要的东西的部分拆掉，就是那个 PR 跟 subsidies. So that is the engine so called. So that show that practically there's no room for negotiations to talk about. To talk, you see, there is no person standing here to say that. Do you think it's necessary to change all these stuff? Okay. So thank you very much, Thomas. What do you think about this background here for this picture? The background is like this part here, Boon One repair, and then the PAP, and then the SG healthcare, this part here. So front ground is all the spare part. Middle ground is this mechanic took out everything. And what about the background, Thomas?
It's showing that PAP hosts SG repair.
Host the what? Sorry.
The healthcare of Singapore.
Then.
And then it's like controlling like yeah.
Yeah, what? Come on.
They're showing that PAP is controlling Singapore's welfare. So like it got PAP will depends on like which part is important, which one is not, and which one to change, which one is not.
Oh, so you use the word filtering lah. They decide what to add, what not to add, right? They decide to charge what they want. Either you take it or leave it. That's kind of attitude. 你要你就 take it，你 not then please get lost，去找别的地方咯。不要住新加坡咯，你觉得新加坡的 healthcare 还有expensive 啦，去找别的国家啦，找便宜咯。找便宜就是蒙古大夫了嘞。你听过蒙古大夫吗？ That means it's not a real good system, a real good doctor who has a BLAF certificate to say that he or she is a doctor. You give me a minute. Wow, very hot. I need to on the second fan. So, ladies and gentlemen, these pictures I tell you the front ground, the middle ground, the background. The middle front ground is that since the whole entire car systems or the whole entire healthcare has dismantled, there's no room to decide because the center part is that the governments will make sure that getting the people there, that means all these people working in healthcare will just follow the background. The government say, okay, charge according to things, what you think to charge, and no negotiation, no subsidize. Either you take it and pay for it. That is bullshit. All right. We do have subsidized, but at that time in 2000s, we may not have that such a system. We improve along the way. Okay, we feel that, oh, okay, because this one we do not have, we cover. Now we have pioneer generations, we have Merdeka generation, now we have Majuras generations. So, and also if you're Singaporean citizen, and those of you who are completed your national service, that we also got a certain discount for certain things. So who said there's no subsidies? The PR, of course, they do have subsidies. So that is why they say they miss out something in this picture. You need to buy insurance to cover your expenses in healthcare. So now let's look at this. Write down please. Okay, we call the A to F. Okay, Ian, Zachary, Tian Xiang, Hui Ru, Ye, and Thomas. God bless you. Are you in the aircon room? 很爽哦。你看你在 aircon room，我们每个是在没有 aircon room 诶。哇 ，Zachary also in the aircon room.
I'm not in aircon room.
Oh, you see. Tian, are you in the aircon room?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. So A is the agenda. Is there an agenda, hidden agenda? Yes. The hidden agenda right now is to mock, to destroy the reputations of the Singapore healthcare system. To say that lousy, 什么东西都要 judge. Everything also like what's that? You're right. So is there a biasness? Yes, there's a biasness because it's from an opposition party, and it's definitely showing negative for what they want to say about the healthcare system. Definitely it's not boosting, not the same good things. Then the C, the corners. I talked about the four corners. And some of you do not know who is Boon Wan, Thomas, if you just came in. Boon Wan is actually the ex-Minister of Health. 怎么讲啊？卫生部部长。可是他已经没有做，已经退休了。He's a very nice person. He helped the government a lot in transport, in health, in other area. And by the way, Thomas, this Koh Boon Wan 呢，这个部长以前是马来西亚人来的，所以他来到新加坡，移民到新加坡，变成新加坡公民。So how can we say we are against 外国人来到新加坡呢？这个地方不是华人一个人，这个地方是给每个人可以发扬光大 to expand their horizons, to make themselves a better living for the next generations and live here in harmony. We are not destroying one another. I always emphasize we are not destroying one another. We really want to live in harmony. And I really like the picture just of the four little children. Okay, so that is the D. C, sorry, the D describe. So Uncle Raymond has described every four corners. I also describe the front ground, and some of you also describe your front ground, your middle ground, and your background. All right. Next, we explain. After you describe, you describe this, what is this Boon Wan, then I explain also. You need to do that now before you attempt the question for number one. Okay, the inference questions, right? Remember, just now this one, this one here. Okay, you must have two inference. Remember what Yayet read just now, this part here. With the background information, I underline 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is all this one here. Okay. All right. Then therefore, when Yaya was reading this, you must have two inference. I told you already, if your school say one inference, I won't stop you to write one inference. I told you before, with one inference is a bit risky. You may not know whether this inference is strong enough to support your answer. Therefore, it is good to have two inference to back up the first inference in case the first inference is wrong. But what if the first inference is correct and the second inference is wrong? I still got mark. Wow. They won't mark you 0, right? I doubt so. No. So you see, study source, what does the source tell you about the healthcare? Okay. So the healthcare, what they talk about? Is it positive or negative? Okay, so it should be positive. And next one, we talk about the second questions. Zach, can you read B again?
Study source B, why do you think the cartoonist draw this cartoon? Explain your answer.
Obviously, what is the purpose, right? When you see the question, why is 6 mark? Why the purpose? So is you have to use the C mark. What is the context? You saw the guy who took out everything. What's the message? It's very clearly to show you that the subsidies and the PR are not covered and everything have to pay in a very expensive way. And the audience, who is the audience? The audience obviously are Singaporean and PR. Okay, and what is the outcome? The outcome is to say that Singapore healthcare system sucks, lousy, no good. Under the leadership of PAP, no good. No good, then don't stay in Singapore, no good. Then the focus at the center of the picture. Focus at the center of the picture. This center of the pictures. Okay, you realize the MOE has very carved out every sources that they're going to test you in your GCO level exam will have all this format. The end. Drill into your brain. Take note, even you go for JC, Yaya also drill into your brain. Hui Ru, if you're watching, drill to your brain. Thomas, are you there now? T2, drill into your brain. And Tian Xiang, look at the picture. Okay, Zachary also drill to your brain. Encrypt inside the brain. Okay. So this is the one I told you. So I don't have any reason that you cannot interpret the sources like that. I don't know what you're going to do. Okay. So I start for source A and B. I hope I can go through all the way to source C, source D, source E, and then you see the answers are all here already. Okay. I'm not going to go through the answer. I C also have. D also. Where's my D? Where's my D? Let me see. No D. E. Eh? A, B, C, D. Where's my E? Source study source C. What the hell? A, B, C, D. Study source C. E is D, A, B, C, D. Study source C and D. Okay. I don't want to get the wrong. Okay, this is question A. Question B. C. A. Did I type the number wrongly? See, give me a minute. A, B. So how many questions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Study source C. How are they different? How similar? How are these also different? Same lah. Comparison. Oh, C and D are the same. Sorry. Yeah, I think this is C and D's are similar. C and D are the same. Just in case. So we'll do it next week. I will go back and check again. I think I maybe miss out something or may not miss out something, but let me go through the D, right? D is how different sources. Okay, I don't want to do many things after I flood you, because I believe your school also will give you a lot of homeworks. So yeah, so that will be here. Okay. Now let's go through this one. Okay, so this is E. How reliable? Okay, do I have another one? Reliable. Okay, come look at this one, guys. Look here. Please pay attention. Just now when I asked you, what are the three MediSave, MediShield, and MediFund? Think about the drawer here. Look at this. Pay attention. I have been explaining this for many years, donkey years. And after explaining one, twice, students still can tend to forget. So I decided to use this as a drawer. So the first drawer, Ian, okay, I take you for example, don't mind, okay? You come out to work, you start a new job, let's say an engineer, okay, you earn this amount of money, then you got ordinary account, and some of the money will go to MediSave. Now, this MediSave and what you mentioned is used for health reason. So, for example, halfway through, you got married, then your wife is going to give birth, okay? You got three ways, three ways. Either you pay 100% cash, okay, or you can use partial MediSave or cash. Or the best part is this one. You can pay cash. Okay, you can pay cash, which I use a dollar sign, or you can pay with MediSave. Or you can pay with insurance. So for example, if your wife gave birth, the bill is $10,000, just example. The 10,000, if you have MediSave, you can use 30%. Okay, this is math. Say you can use 30%, or maybe not 30%. Okay. I want you to help me. So the whole bill is $10,000. Okay. Then the nurse tell you, Mr. Chen, congratulations, your wife gave birth to a baby boy or Swan Long Feng Kai, a boy and a girl, and the bill is $10,000. So for these MediSave, you can use 50% of the 10,000, and then the insurance you can use 30%. How much do you think you can pay your cash? So the 50% is 10,000 bill. So that's how much, Ian? 5,000, right?
Yeah.
对吗?
Mm.
And your math is better than me. You don't tell me you don't know. The whole bill is $10,000. 10K. Okay? So you say you must use your, they don't ask you the insurance first. They ask you, Mr. Chen, do you want to pay cash or MediSave? So Mr. Chen say, I want to use my MediSave first. Then the last thing to use is cash. Okay, so the nurse say, Mr. Chen, you can use 50% of 10K. So 他扣到来剩下多少 ？5K 对吗？那个 5K of 30% to deduct is how much? Can you use a calculator now? How much is 5,000 of 30% off?
1.5.
So you can, the insurance only cover 1,500, okay? Okay? 对吗? So you left how much? 3,500, right? Correct. That means you pay 3,500 no? Cash. 请问你亚叶 Zachary, Thomas, 天祥, now do you think, okay, if you don't have many save, straight away, if you let's say you give birth, or the rest, the 4 gentlemen, and if you give birth, the 4 gentlemen, if you don't have many save, many share, straight away you pay cash, $10,000. So now you tell me, Zach, is it good to have many save? Hello?
Yes.
By the way, MediSave 也是你的钱就是说 the moment you come out to work you will have deduction from your let's say you earn 10,000 a month. So 20% will go to your CPF account. So out of 20%, 10% is your 20% is your ordinary account and 10% is a MediSave. So every month, as long as you're working, every month for 1,000 inside the MediSave. And all this money inside will have interest, no? Thomas, that means the money inside your special account and MediSave account, ordinary account, got earn interest 有利息的嘞。所以你的 7,000, 8,000, 10,000, 20,000 慢慢会加起来。As long as you don't touch the money for your hospital bill 你的钱会慢慢累积起来嘞。So 天祥 do you think it's good to have MediSave? Good, right, 天祥 But 如果你觉得不够嘞，可是我妈妈爸爸有时候可能要看医生。I'm sorry I'm not cursing your parents bad health 我祝你的父母亲长命百岁。Sometimes 有时候我们老了，老人家老了，好像要开眼膜那个眼角膜 I mean the cataract 眼睛很 blur 看不到，老了吗？还是有一点小毛病，这样要动手术呢？还是要看医生？还是 maybe不小心的话，你的小孩子走路跌倒要进医院还是什么 dengue fever whatever 啦we touch wood we just see example not you somebody else, okay? So you see sometimes you know the bill can come out to 10,000, so 50% I still have to pay another 5,000, but thank God I bought an insurance from NTUC Income, from AIA, from Aviva, from Manulife, from Great Eastern. Wow, 那个 insurance company 帮我还1,000块，我只 end up 还3,500嘞。Out of the $10,000 bill, you pay 3,500. 请问你亚叶你省了多少钱？
省了多少钱？You buying the whole these 4 things?
No, 如果你生孩子啦，如果你没有 MediSave, MediShield, 你省了多少钱？
Oh my god.
如果你有买 sorry， 如果你有 MediSave 跟 MediShield， 你的医药费省了多少？是不是6,500 ？6,500? Do you agree? Your bill is 10,000. Your medical bill, 你生孩子是 10,000 对吗？
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But because you got MediSave, got MediShield, okay, you only pay cash 3,500. So 你是不是省了6,500 ？Is it safe? Is it true?
Okay.
That means you don't come out 10,000 cash left. You can use your MediSave to pay 50% off. I'm just giving a rough example only. It may not be 50%, maybe 60%, 70%, 80%, or 10%. Okay. Then the insurance, it might be 90% or 50%. So of course, this is the first layer. You see the drawer are smaller. The money here in here is 1. Here got more money. Okay, I'm not gonna talk, I haven't talked about MediFund. So you see, MediShield, the word shield 就是保健品. You protect yourself. You knowing that I don't want to, I let's say my MediSave, I got say 100K. 100,000. But I don't want all the 100,000 to go for medical bill. So I use some money to buy an insurance plans. So I maybe can save certain money here. So when the person go to hospital, he come out cash lesser and MediSave and MediShield. So yeah, like my mom went for operations recently for, there's one like a big pimple on the face there. So she went for hospital. I can't remember how much is the bill. And because he's a pioneer generation, 他扣50%. So example for easy calculation, the $10,000 bills out, Thomas, Tian Xiang, Hui Ru, and Ian and Zachary. If you hear this, so $10,000 is the bill. So because he's a pioneer generation, the government gives 50% discount. Wow, left 5,000 to pay cash. Then because of the pioneer, then because he's also because she's a Singaporean, and then another 50% off again. So end up 2,005. And then 2005, he got MediSave in her account. He deduct another $1,000, left 1,500. And then her son Raymond bought an insurance policy which is called the MediShield from AIA. He paid another 1,000, and now her medical bill from a 10,000, you only pay 500 or $80. You see the power of MediSave and MediShield. It came out before, and that's why how can you say that this healthcare system is so good? We do have all these to support this stupid picture who say that Singapore healthcare is so good. No subsidized bullshit 不要乱讲话嘞。有OK, then 你还不满意的话OK, listen this is the third drawer. The MediFund 就是说 sorry this one a lot of money leh. This drawer is damn freaking a lot of money. It's millions of dollars 天祥for example, OK, 如果一个 one day 你做工有一个同事他死掉了，然后你懂什么是白金吗 ？Reef money。Okay, you give the money to the family. Say maybe 那个同事是一个很 poor colleagues 赚不多钱，可能是他是一个扫地工人。Then 他 pass away of cancer. Then the family still got children to study or to pay medical bill, all these things, right? Then 你们就给一点白金，就是那些死人的钱给他们的家属，说安顿好他的善后事。The funeral and then some cash to cover up for expenses, or your company is so nice to donate some money to give the money to this poor sweeper's family. Same thing of MediFund 天祥、慧茹、Thomas、议员，要睡觉了，这么 boring。Zachary， 这些钱都是你父母亲的 taxpayer money。The MediFund 就是给那些人没有前面那两个 drawer， 懂吗？懂吗？议员，前面没有哪个drawer，谁呢？那些安迪有没有？你懂红头巾吗？你懂谁是红头巾吗 ？The 3岁 woman， 你懂那些好像真的没有做工，好像你爷爷奶奶来到新加坡 become PR citizen 或 Singaporean citizen， 他们没有前面那两个 drawer， 可是 OK 那个不算，奶奶爷爷可以用你们这个两个 ，sorry 如果那些人从来没有做工，是 housewife， 从来是没有进 money 去 CPF， 可是他老了还是在他的 MediSave 跟 MediShield 全部没有了 zero， 说他一个病很长的 very long illness so he have been using the MediSave until the MediShield the insurance company don't want to cover her anymore. Sorry, we are not going to protect you. So they don't have the first two drawer. How are they going to see doctors and get medicines? So sometimes if you go to hospital, you can see some of the nurses pushing or some care services pushing an uncle and auntie to go to see doctors. These are extra volunteer or outside company who engage them to bring them to see doctors. Okay, so the MediFund are the people who do not have the first two drawer, or they use up the two drawer, no money to pay for medical costs, no money to see doctors. So this fund here, the government will depend. So Mr. Tan, Mr. Wong, Miss Lim, Madam Lim, you never work, right? Okay, never mind. Government will use this taxpayer money because the money, you see, you realize the government did not take all your monies there. They use the money to put back to this drawer Medifund to help those people who do not have the first two drawer here, so that they can use this money to continue to see doctor. So really respect to your parents who pay income tax, corporate tax, and GST. All the money go to the government fund to put this money here for people to use it. You say take out, to use it for the purpose of poor people who do not have MediSave, MediShield. 我讲这么多两页，你明白吗？ You understand 吗？ Thomas, you understand, Thomas? Can you answer me, Thomas? You understand what I say?
Yeah, maybe.
Really? Later I'll test you. Tian Xiang, you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Ian, you understand what I'm saying now? Zach, you understand what I'm saying? Yes or no? Answer lah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Hui Ru, can you answer me, Hui Ru? Do you understand what I'm saying? Hey, why? How come Hui Ru never answer me? Very bad, Hui Ru. I know you're watching our video. So now you get a clearer pictures. So you tell me, with this evidence, do I prove to you, my goodness, these pictures, is it reliable or not? Is there a hidden agenda or not? Is it biased or not? The four corners that I explain to you, this is described, explain to you. We are not a country that do cover and support people. Bullshit. We do have a Medi fund, a fund that help people, excuse me, to cover. And you still don't believe, look at the next picture here, you see? This is the one I'm talking about. Okay, you never know, sometimes your school exam might come out these kind of questions because it's good and services. Is it the governments or the individuals must take care of the health? Right now, is it the government's responsibility or individual responsibility to take care of your health? It's your responsibility to take care of your health. But at the same time, as a Singaporean and PR, you have the rights. Remember, Ian, the rights. You have the rights to get the government to cover you because you pay taxes, you contribute to this country, you show diversity to this country, you show racial harmony to this country, you protect this country. Those of you who serve national service. Therefore, this is the payback from the governments to allow you to have these subsidies. Okay, Tian Xiang? So you see, ordinary account is very important, no? Especially this special account. Now I heard next year no more already. So bye-bye. Okay, this ordinary account is for retirement, for housing, insurance, and investment. So your mommy, daddy has been working like really very hard to get all this money. At the end of the day, all this money at the end of the day, when they retire, they will have this MediSave and retirement account. And what happened after one fine day, your daddy, mommy, bye-bye to this world like Uncle Raymond's, where does all this money go to? They will go to you, Ian. Unless you got brother and sister, then the money was split according to the law. Okay, your brother got how much, you got how much. Unless your parents say, no, Ian, very naughty boy, I only give him 1%. The brother, sister got 99%. Then Ian, then that's not my problem, Ian. You go and negotiate with your parents and your brother and sister. But if let's say you are the only child, you get 100%. If you and your sister or your brother, two of you, each one get 50% by right, your parents must be like that. Unless you say that, you are much better than your brother, you get 70%. So that is not inside the context. I'm just sharing with you. So I'm telling you this is important. Singapore must work so that you have money inside your CPF. And this money will help this one. This is the most expensive now in Singapore. You can die, but you don't die. If you don't die, you must have money to pay for your expenses. Take note of this. It's very important. Okay, now you understand why your parents work so hard for that. Because of medical bills and other things. And this money actually can use it to fund your National University of Singapore if you study in a local university, the 5 top university in Singapore. But what happens if you do private university? Sorry, 没得讲. You have to take money from bank loan. So like my daughter who do diploma in Nanyang Poly, she used my special account, my CPF money to pay for her study. So after she graduated, she came out to work, right? She started to contribute back to my MediSave account. And it's no interest. So now you understand why this one is so important. Is it individual? So your responsibility, if let's say you come out in issue 1, your responsibility is not just taking care of your health plan. You also must taking care of your retirement, your housing, okay? And also taking care of your aging parents. Like I bought you see my mommy not working already, right? So not much CPF. I have to use now, even I'm not working full-time also as a full-time in CPF. Thanks to JLC helping me. And look at it, excuse me. Look at it. If I don't work, I need to also contribute money to support my family, my 3 children, my aging mother, okay? So look, write down, MediShield Life is insurance. Can you write down this word insurance? Write down your notes. Okay, it's about the 5 insurance company, NTUC, Great Eastern, Prudential, AIA, and Aviva. Others I can't remember which are. These are the top 5 in Singapore. Then saving. Remember, these 2 is the first 2 drawer. You don't need the Medifund. Don't use the Medifund, anyone. The Medifund are for those who really very super poor. They don't have Medisave, Medishield. So now it's not the individual responsibility already. Hey, 我用完了，我老了，你不可以可能看我等死。Therefore, okay, the government come in already. So it's the government responsibility to take care of those poor people who do not have these 2 drawers to take care of their medical expenses. Okay, there you see, if you go to if you type CPF website or CPF charge in Google under the images, you realize that you see subsidies up to 80%. Oh, who the hell will say that they don't have support? Then this 3M, you see, MediSave is personal saving to pay for smaller health bill, healthcare bill. I'll make it bigger. So subsidy is 80%. That means the government really have subsidies. Thomas, how can the bloody teacher say that they throw out the subsidies? So Zachary, you're right. MediSave is personal to pay smaller bill. Zachary, you're right. MediSave is basic healthcare, health insurance to help with larger bills. Like for example, those person who got chronic disease like cancer, they need to go for chemotherapy. So it's very expensive. Or you go for for me, thank God, good news for me, my kidney stone gone. Last Friday, when going to see the urologist, say, Raymond, I got good news to tell you. What is it? Finally, you don't have kidney stone in your body. Oh. If not, I have to pay for the bills. It's a few $1,000s. And they say, oh, but do you know that inside your left kidney got this 0.02 mNs of little tiny little stone inside your kidney? But don't worry. Don't be alarmed. After 6 months, you come back for your ultrasound scan. Why not CT scan, doctor? A CT scan no good. It's very high magnetic radiations. It's not good for your health. And it's very expensive. Even though I can use my MediSave to pay it, I can use my MediShield, my insurance to pay for it. So the doctor advised me, no, you just go to ultrasound, scanning the baby to see pregnancy, how many months. The ultrasound is much safer, better, cheaper. And of course, you can use your MediSave to cover. I don't come out a single cent already. Okay, and now with the Majura generations, the card, I get maybe better discount. And I may be paying a few dollars, $10, $20 out of the bills of $200 over plus GST. Who say don't have subsidies? Who say I cannot use MediSave? Who say I cannot use MediShield? Now, MediFund is to provide help to needy Singaporeans. Take note. Can you take a picture? I know I send this to you. So if you still cannot visualize it, Uncle, 你在讲很乱. Go to the website and the CPF website. They explain the very details. Why I show this is it the government responsibility to take care of the citizen healthcare, or is it the community who take care of the healthcare, or the individual? The community means people like you and me who donate money. Hey Zach, do you know that this Singapore got this 慈善 charity show, the president charity show? No? Thomas, you know right? Yeah. This young Ian, you know right? 请拨19000686868, no, the kidney foundation, correct? This is a community responsibility. And when I talk about this, I'm very excited because I feel that this is super important for all of you here. As far as you become a Singaporean citizen, this is going to leave you all the way to say bye-bye to this world. Because it's so important, you must understand the medical bill is getting more and more expensive. And now with the GST 9% become 20% next time, I never know. It's getting higher. So please, You have to work hard. You have to be book smart. If you don't want to be a book smart, then you must be very street smart to earn a lot of money. And by the way, do you know, if you want to stay in HDB flat, your salary must not more than $18,000 or $12,000. That means, Ian, if you and your wife earn more than $20,000 per month, you are not allowed to stay in HDB flat. You have to buy a condo already. HDB flat is for those people like myself, very poor people who stay in HDB flat. Seriously, that means your income not more than 12,000. If you are earning, Thomas, Tianxiang, Zachary, Ian, you and your husband, your wife earning 50,000 a month, you still stay in HDB flat. Hello, doesn't make sense, eh? These are the housing development board that's for people who have lower income, and the houses are getting more expensive. 你在跟他们抢屋子 not fair 啦。So that's why the housing is for low income, affordable income that is 12,000 and below. Don't forget, they have to pay for a lot of things. And one of them, after deducting CPF, they don't have much money. You realize I keep repeating this, it's the same, actually it's the same. So this is from Ministry of Health. Okay, it's very, very, very reliable. So this is even better. You see, subsidy is so big, 80%. No, the inverted triangle, and then come to Medifund. Actually, the Medifund is not small. The Medifund is actually, to me, this triangle should be even bigger. No? Should be even bigger. No? Why? Because there are still a lot of people don't have these two. They depend on government this, but they still have to come out cash to pay for the rest. So this one will cover. So by the time those people who have super ill, don't have Medisave, Medishield, they are still only pay maybe not much money to support to cover their medical costs. Wow. I ended my lesson for this one. We still got a couple of minutes. Okay. A quick one, just to make sure that you all understand, and then please do your homework for these two questions. Even the answers are there with you. Okay. I hope with today's lesson, this one. So just a quick one, Zach. Do you think the BMF is called the background? I will call the FMB. FMB. The front ground, middle ground, background. Do you think it's very useful for you? I use the word very useful. Yes or no? Of course, you haven't tested it out, but from the example I give you, do you think it's good? Zachary? Zachary sleep already. Zach!
Sir.
Zachary!
Yes.
Is it useful or not? You are so sleepy.
No, I couldn't unmute my mic.
So is it good or not, this tree ground?
Yeah, but it's a bit like, okay, yeah.
It's a bit about what? Sorry, please clarify. It's a bit what?
Sorry.
You say it's a bit what? It's good, but why? Why is a bit what? This tree ground, why?
Oh, never mind.
Say lah. You know I cannot move on. I'm very OCD one. Come on. Why?
I don't know how to describe it.
Then say lah. Say whatever how to describe.
It doesn't work for like every single picture.
Not true. It can depend. Okay. Of course, if it's one picture, usually I'm saying from the education point of view, they usually have these kind of things from what I observe. Thank you. I will say not 100% wrong what you say. Depends on what kind of pictures. Yes, I agree. Ian, what do you think? Do you think the tree ground, front ground, middle ground, background is useful for you?
Yeah, but middle ground is like the most important.
Oh, you think middle ground is the most important? Okay, good. At least you can dissect. If you're a biology student, you mean that you know what I mean, you can dissect. So to you, middle ground is important. Thomas, thank you, Ian. Thomas, what about you? Which ground do you think is important, or all the ground important to you?
Actually, I think like the middle ground is most important. But then like usually when I look at the picture, I won't look like like this 3-ground method. Or just like overall half of the picture, then look at some particular like the words inside or the highlights there. Cause like the highlight it does show it like not in not in all pictures that the highlight is in the middle ground. It might be in the background or in the front ground. So like
Or
depends. Yeah.
But this is another method for you, lah. So you can use it. Thank you, Thomas. How about yeah. 你有话就直说，爽快点。So what do you think?
I think that the source is trying to say like
No.
the
What I'm asking is, which do you think the front ground, middle ground, background, the method I taught you today, is it good or bad? Is it useful or not?
like the method.
Yeah, the front ground, middle ground, background. Do you think it's good? Is it
Actually,
useful? Is it useful to you?
no,
Why?
because I feel that I prefer to just look at a message and like I don't deliberately choose a skill to like look from the start or to the look from the back or what. So I just like look at a message and I just see what I need to see, and whatever I see I process it. So that's
Oh,
my
okay.
skill.
Fair enough. Okay, thank you. But I still want to share. Appreciate it. Thank you for your answer. So it's your own method as long as you get the answer correct. Correct. Thanks. How about Tian Xiao? Do you think this front ground, middle ground, background is useful to you?
A middle ground, because it shows the most important detail.
Most important details. Okay, thank you. Now, the next question to test on your, okay, for this one here. So which one do you think, after I explain about these 3 drawer here, okay, these 3 drawer. So what, may I start with Thomas, which one do you think is now, is it important? Which one do you think is very important?
Important for people or for me?
You decide, it's okay.
Okay, so if for me, none of them, because I have none of them.
I'm sorry again?
None of them, because I don't have any.
Of course, now you don't want to, but do you think it's good to have this one?
Yeah, definitely, because like it can cover the cost of the people's health, the medical bills. Yeah.
Okay. Of course, now it doesn't work on you, fair enough. Okay, I agree. Okay, thank you. How about Yaye? What do you think? Which one is important to you or to the citizen of Singaporeans? Or okay, yeah.
Which one is more important to the Singaporeans?
Or to you, which one to you think is important? MediSave, MediShield, or MediFund? And why?
The MediSave.
Yeah, you must. Yes,
The
yes.
MediShield is more like between the MediSave or the MediFund. So without you know like it's like 2 pieces of meat and between it is some letters, and you definitely will choose the 2 pieces of meat which are more important. So like how do I explain this? Just like
慢慢来，慢慢不要紧张。
it's more like the MediSave is like actually it's just like I get the feeling that it's more important and just say it. So actually I'm not really sure about it.
Okay,
But,
you get the
like,
feeling it's
more
important.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know there's a need for that. Thank you very much. Tian Xiang.
MediFund.
Sorry, MediFund is more important to you. Why?
Because for long-term diseases, you don't have enough money, then you can use MediFund to save.
Oh, I see. So you think that because MediFund is important for those needy people who can't afford to cure their long-term illnesses, so you need the 所谓怎么讲未雨绸缪啦 right? To provide. Oh, okay, well done. Is that the answer, right, Tian Xiang? Thank you, sir. Well, okay. How about you, Zachary?
I was gonna say the same, like Medifund, like
Oh,
for example Medisave, you compare the other two, right? Medisave is like more of like your own money, but for those that are like, it's not like everybody in Singapore has like the same amount of money.
true.
So
Very true. Yes.
yeah, so Medifund is like, for Singaporeans in general, I think Medifund is more useful.
Okay, I agree to both your answer, Tian Xiang, and your answer. Yeah, it is in fact the aging populations and most of the time the money that they earn in the past now may not be able to substantiate their expenses of the healthcare. Thank you, Ian. Last but not least, we end the lessons. Which one do you think is important to you?
Like
Louder, please. Sorry.
Medifund, because
Or
yeah, Medifund can like cover all the people in Singapore.
no, it's not all the people. It's only people. It's those people who do not have Medisave and Medishield. If you have Medisave and Medishield and you're staying in a condominium and you're paying a lot, they will not cover you 你要记住啊，Medifund 是给那些很穷的人 ，OK， 而且他们没有储蓄了，他们没有工作了，他们不可以 contribute to CPF 了。我们政府跟你的 parents 跟你拿这些 taxpayer money，把一部分的钱放在 Medifund 给这些人过日子。OK，back to you, Ian.
Wait, so it's like for Singaporeans, right?
Yes, and of course PR lah, but mostly Singaporean. Carry on.
And then like Medifund is like very good for Singaporeans, so because yeah,
No, it's only for Singaporeans who cannot afford healthcare, cannot pay expensive healthcare. When they already don't have the Medisave 没有了，拜拜，就是这个 Medisave 没有了，这个也没有了，只剩下这个而已。哦，你要记住啊。Okay, so why?
wait then, but actually the question is like for me or like for Singaporeans as a whole.
Anything for you for Singapore. That's why it's an individual responsibility or the government responsibility. Yeah, the rights. So you're Singaporean, so you say all Singaporeans, what? So I pay taxes, so you must you government must pay me Medifund. No, it's subsidiaries, it's not Medifund. So what do you think?
Or then maybe like Medishield. Because
Oh,
like the money doesn't come from you, but then like the government gives like everyone Medishield. And
no, the government don't give you Medishield, wrong, You buy the Medishield to cover the expenses, just in case your Medisave not enough money. Now Medishield, the government don't pay for you, Medishield is you yourself come out your own pocket money or through Medisave to buy extra protections for healthcare, for health costs. 记住Medishield 政府没有跟你买的你要自己买。所以以后你出来做工了，你觉得你要买给你的mommy daddy extra insurance protections or your children, that is different. So which one now? More confused.
No, it's just Medishield.
Why? Oh, it's so hard for me to find this drawer that time. I have to search Google for so long to get this drawer. So Medishield is important. Why?
It just give insurance.
Actually, you're not. Yeah, actually, you're not wrong. No, Medishield has helped a lot of citizens to pay for those big medical bills. Those critical illnesses. That's why Singapore governments encourage citizens to buy this Medishield, and then we got the Elder Shield to protect you for the rest of your life. Okay, so it's not wrong. So take note, just take note, imagine, just take note, these two drawers, the first two drawers, it's only when you work, then you can. But if you don't work, and then finally these two drawers empty already, that is where the government will come in to help you. Okay, by looking at the mean testing to see how much your household, do you deserve to be funded by the government or you have to pay cash. Okay. Right, so thank you very much for all of you today's lesson. So please do homework for that. I agree, some feel that the front ground, back ground, middle ground is not really very important. Some say only the middle ground. But it's my job to give you as many methods for you to score well in your exam. So if you think that method is not suitable or not very powerful enough, never mind. I leave it to you. So at least you got some idea. You may not use it now. You may use it next time in other things, okay? So that is my job. Cannot be selfish and keep it to myself. No, right? So that's all about it. I'll see you next Sunday and hope to do your